Well, hello and hi again, everybody. Dan John here from danjohnuniversity.com. I seem to say that a lot. Today is day 6 of the Moldy 21 Big 15 program. I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to start with a clean and jerk today. It's an old trick Dick Notmeyer taught me. We used to try to go snatch, clean and jerk one day, and then clean and jerk snatch the next, and you keep going back and forth because, like I said the other day, originally we thought it was a good idea because we thought we would be a little fresher for the clean and jerk, and oddly I started actually snatching better and better and better, doing it the opposite of how we did it in meets. Of course, this program is designed to make you meet ready. When I walked in today, I'd forgotten I had set everything up for today's workout. I was looking at the weights like, what am I doing? So even though I know what I'm doing, sometimes I forget. So welcome and hello to my Instagram Live friends. This will not be saved on Instagram. This will only be available on YouTube and Dan John University. So first set is with red plates, which is nice. Took a couple workouts to get there. Clean and jerks. I had a nice tonic workout today. Didn't walk or anything today. It was a very unusual day. Had a lot of coaching. Well, I guess I walk a lot when I coach, but so I'm coming in a little bit. I'm ready to go. It's just usually I smell a little worse when I do this. Yeah. Things are going well. We had my grandson's first birthday, so now he's just on solid food and he's rebelling a little bit about a few things. And tomorrow will be my brother's birthday, and hats off to him. I think he's going to be 76 or 77. Which is great and good for him. That's a long life in our family. If you're wondering about the program, remember, it's on the site, but what's nice, it's also an Excel spreadsheet, so you can just plug in your own numbers and do the workout if you'd like. It doesn't work with everybody. I found it's pretty good. When I came out here, the weather in Utah is typical Utah weather, so we were outside the other day throwing, and it was so hot, I mean comparably hot. And then of course we've had just a bunch of snow and rain and wind, and the pollen count is up and down every day. Spring in Utah. Talking too much, but it could be worse. I think it's nice to have you guys here and my friends here because frankly I get bored when I train alone sometimes. That's fine. When you have your own gym, you start wandering around cleaning things up and putting stuff up on the walls, and all of a sudden it's like, wait, what am I doing? Just looking over there. I have a nice little flag on the wall there from University of Utah football, a couple signatures, and it's nice that one of my assistant coaches who's signed that when he played there just got hired with a big-time job over here that direction from my house, and God bless him. Good for him. He's an outstanding young coach. I'm just so happy he's getting success. For those who've been watching these workouts, you know the logic behind it. It's fairly simple. I'm not a real believer that you can really train linear for longer than, I don't know. I think most of my workouts, linear progressions, end at about, probably 3 weeks. I know you can go farther if you build in some up and down, but for most people, you know, a program like this, which is basically 3 weeks, so it's taking me longer because of travel, a lot longer. That's about it. So I had a thought the other day about turning this program into what it's become, a 2-day-a-week Olympic lifting program, and then base it over 5 weeks. So that would be 10 workouts. And really, I kind of looked at the Excel spreadsheet and it was like, this would be really easy to do. So I'm thinking maybe down the line of putting out another edition of this. And that's where things get confusing when you write a book or people ask questions, you know, which one are you talking about? So, and I know it's confusing, but that's, you know, that's kind of the way ongoing learning and progression goes. It gets a little messy. I mentioned before that I fixed my lockout in weightlifting meets by improving my clean. My clean was a little rough at the last couple of meets, and that made my jerk lousy. So that's just one of those life lessons I keep learning. We talk about it in the kettlebell world. A good press is a good clean, you know, and a good jerk is a good clean. Put that stuff there. Oh, I know it's not a ton of volume, but it still gets me going. I think I mentioned I turned my sauna on before I started. One of my favorite ways to train is after I finish, I hop in the sauna and then take some cold showers. What's nice too is that kind of gets that old man stink out of me. So my dog is here and he's been eating bad food again. He's been getting in the garbages, and so the two of us are kind of combining. Let's just say this, between my armpits and his general smells here, you might be glad you're behind the screen there. as I'm going through this, I'm even having a thought that I might want to do the clean and jerk first more often. I've always needed a lot more warm up in the snatch than the clean and jerk. And I'm just spitballing here. Actually, it's nice for you guys to see this because when I put together training programs, there's always this, you know, it takes a while to put things together. When I coach my college thrower, I coach at a university of that direction, and somebody else will come by and say, you know, shouldn't the thrower be doing this or that? And I'll be like, well, hang on, before we can fix that problem, we have to fix the problem before it. And I always find it fascinating that I have to explain that to people because it's just so built into the way I think. You gotta fix the befores before you fix the after, or however you want to say it. Yeah, this is, even though the lows are heavier, it seems to go a little smoother. Now, after I clean and jerk, because of the way I'm doing this, I'm gonna have to tear the whole bar down and start again. Hey, hi. Boy, I sure get a lot of spam calls lately. Got another workshop this weekend. Looking forward to it. I like doing workshops. I sure missed traveling through the pandemic. Okay. I'm working on a new book, the Easy Strength Omni book, and I've been getting feedback, and it's just, it seems like no matter what you write in a book, it's never clear enough. You know, it's just never, no matter what I do or say, it's just not clear enough. I just find that fascinating, you know? It's even on these videos, you know. We'll post one of these videos up and someone will ask, how long do you rest between sets? And you are literally watching me do the workout. So how can I answer that question? I've had people, of course, and the other questions is, can you do this with kettlebells? No. Can you do this with dumbbells? No. Can you do this with calisthenics? No. I mentioned this last time, I like this phrase. So often in my world, people are trying to take square pegs and smash them into round holes. And frankly, it just doesn't work sometimes. You know, Olympic lifting is, workouts are for Olympic lifting, powerlifting for powerlifting. And it takes a fairly good trainer to mix and match them. Well, thank you. Dan, nice. So Dan made something, quote from one of our Instagrammers. Thank you, Dan. He says, it's in our nature to complicate things. Yeah. But if you watch those shows, I'm not a huge fan, but like Naked in the Wild or something like that, Naked and Alive, or I don't know. When you watch people, there's another one that Marty Gallagher likes a lot called, I think it's called Alone. It's funny to watch how simple people make it then. It becomes sleep and food. So maybe that's what we need is one barbell, deserted island, water supply, I don't know, fish pond or whatever, and figure out a workout. Okay, this is the last rep of clean and jerks. Let's make sure I stay focused on this. The other day I had to use chalk because it's so weird in the air, but I think I'm okay today. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so clean and jerks are finished, I think. Yeah. So today I started with 135, ended up with 175, which are fine. And now I got to take the load down to 115 for snatches for the first one, and then we'll go from there. One thing, my grandson, because of the change, pardon me, his food is a little bit, he's struggling with his naps. So I also have to Olympic lift and keep things quiet, which is harder than you think, because he sleeps right there. Again, we talked about this the other day, about keeping, when you own your own equipment, how you tend to take much better care of things. And that's a life lesson, I think, when you pay for things. So today, yeah, my snatches are, I mean, they're nothing huge. 155 pounds. What was that, 70 kilos? Yeah. Yeah. Which isn't a huge lift for me, but still, you know, when you do it like this, it just becomes, part of the idea of the program is to come into those heavier loads a little bit tired, and you want to condition the exact muscles you compete with. That's a hard lesson. I don't know what's true around the world, but especially for Americans, we're so caught up on what muscle does that build. And so, you know, I'll be watching the Olympics or the World Championships, and someone will say, well, that guy's skinny. And my first thought is, no, he's not skinny, he's ripped, you know. Or that girl, I can't stand when they say that, that girl is lifting big weights. But when you do compete, like my good friend Yoda once told me, size does not matter. When you look at the the Olympic discus champion, Val Alman, she certainly, well, I mean, I hate to be so, but she looks great. But she's also the gold medalist in the discus. So, I mean, you know, and I guarantee when people look at her, or my good friend Susie throw, one of the things they'd always say is, they don't look like throwers. Well, you know, I don't look like a professor, but that's what I am. Okay, let's get some snatches in here and then finish this day. Ooh. That's why clean and jerks before snatches. So when you clean and jerk, your wrists are a little uncomfortable the first few reps. When you snatch, your shoulders are like, what are you doing now? Yeah, what are you doing? Got a lot of life events coming up. I read online that this is going to be the biggest wedding season. I don't know, since maybe, I don't know, what, 1945 or something. And I sure find that true in my life. So many people getting married, which is great. Again, Instagrammers, thanks for being here. I'm just putting on a hint of chalk, just to, my hands are a little bit, we use chalk. I did those Garavoy sport contests, and these guys would chalk up and for 30 minutes. And I mean, I get it, the ritual chalking probably has value, but I mean, I thought it seemed that was a lot of overkill to me. You know, just enough chalk so you don't have, you know, it dries up the moisture. Not so much on my hands on the day like today, but on the bar. Finish it. I've explained this program in detail throughout the videos, and I keep telling people that workouts 6, 7, 8 are the tough ones. And so here I'm at 6, and I'm reminded how hard it is. And all you do is go up the whole time. You just keep going up. It's a very simple step progression. You do the workout like this. You add 5 pounds at the start. You add 5 pounds at the start. You add 5 pounds at the start. You add 5. So when you get to workout number 9, you're opening attempts, where your last attempts on workout 1. So there's a strange progression here. And by the way, as every program I have ever put out, everything always looks so easy on paper, but boy, there's a high price for thinking things are easy in the weight room. Okay, the last set of doubles, and then downhill, uphill, downhill. I might do that clean and jerk first again. Man, I feel much better. I'm breathing hard, but the reps feel good. I'm out front a little bit today. Wish I had something to tell you. It was a strange month. March 2022. It just seemed to go by so fast. I mean, I did a lot. I traveled a lot this month and saw a lot of movies and you know, a lot of stuff, but it just seemed like the month just flew by. Sorry, I'm breathing hard. Okay, now we'll slide over to the singles. And sorry about going so slow. I really should pick it up, but well, there. I'm not. I don't seem to be, so good. Probably the most interesting thing I think about the Olympic lifts is it's always been the metabolic hit. When I did these, when I first started the Olympic lift, I used to eat before meals because I'd get so hungry. They used to make fun of me because I ate so much. And I just couldn't seem to keep the weight. Once I hit a certain level, and Dick had me training harder, I couldn't keep the weight on. I would, you know, get my body weight up to 208, 95 kilos. And then I'd be back to 92, and then 90, it just, I couldn't keep. Sorry about that, folks. I'll call him in a bit. Okay, let me pop this through. I don't know how many more reps I have, but let's do them. Sorry for talking so much. I should be done by now. You know, blah, blah, blah. Whew. I was thinking that actually I should be using these plates, but I didn't, so why worry about it? Let's do this. kind of wish I had some questions to answer or something to tell you. If any of you on Instagram have a question, go ahead. It'll keep my mind busy. That was not a good rep. I'm better than that. Okay, let's look pretty. Oh, the audio is cut off. Well, okay, I don't have to tell you. Oh, it's because the phone rang. And I don't know. How do you fix it? Okay, sorry. Okay, let's get these done. These are getting to be heavier weights for me. Hold on. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit. Sorry. Sit. 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 Good boy. Stay. Sorry, the dog going back and forth. You gotta stay or go. You have to stay or go, okay? Get you outside, okay? Come on. Outside. It'll be safer for me. Oh. The saddest dog in the world. You know, for those of you who own dogs, you know, they're wonderful, but boy, they can do some stuff that just get you going. I remember back in January doing the 10,000 swing challenge, and I had whatever that everyone I know got that one kind of COVID, and I was sick. I was okay, but I was not feeling good, and he decided to start eating stuff, and so I'd start every day cleaning up diarrhea or vomit, and then do the 500 swings, and that was rough. Okay, 2 more. I can do this. I'm actually weirdly nervous. I'm better than this, but I'm nervous. Okay. Through the years, people have completely screwed up this workout. I had somebody not read my directions at all, and did like max lifts on day 6, thinking that on 7, 8, 9, they could do better. So this lift would be their max on whatever day it is. On the next day, they were to do this, their max plus 5 pounds, and the last day, their max plus 10 pounds. I'm like, oh, folks, you know, I love you, but geez, follow the program. Okay, this will do it. Thanks for watching. I'm a little nervous, weirdly. I'm stronger than this, but make the lift. Come on. Yeah, good. Hey, thanks so much for watching, folks. I'm Dan John from danjohnuniversity.com. Just one more day behind me now, and I'll see you next time on the Moldy 15, or whatever we're calling it this week. All right, hey, thanks everybody. And remember, if you have questions, podcast at danjohnuniversity.com. And until next time, let's all keep on lifting and learning. Thank you.